Hey wonderful people, it's Kellster from youtube.com/KellsterMakeup here, and I apologize for the really bad lighting, but this is a really impromptu video. I was actually planning on editing a tutorial today, but I am just super exhausted, and I decided to make this video because I thought it could be really useful to people who were going to vote. So I took yesterday off work to take my dad to a doctor's appointment, and it ended up getting canceled last minute, so I decided, oh, I should go vote, right? So I made it to my voting area. I do live in Georgia, in Gwinnett, so I went to the Gwinnett voter area. I'm sure you guys know of it because it's on Grayson. It's like it used to be a Walmart parking lot. Now it's like a voter health center. And I was so unprepared. So like I said, I went alongside my parents, which are in their 70s, so they were actually able to get in the 75 plus line, which was good for them. My mom needs a hip replacement, so she was kind of hopping up there, and then my dad is in his 70s as well, so he was in a Vietnam veteran, so he was able to get into that line. I, on the other hand, I could have probably went with them because I did see some people taking people who were disabled in that line, but I wanted to get in the general population line because I just wanted to follow the rules, and my parents didn't necessarily need my help to get into their line. I was in line literally all day, y'all. I was in line for 9 hours. 9 hours. 9. And you are not hearing that incorrectly. I was in line again for 9 hours. Was I prepared? Absolutely not. Did I get anything ready beforehand? Absolutely not. Okay, and so I want to give you guys some advice in case you are thinking about going to early vote. I tell you, please go ahead and do so, but please also be very prepared. So first things first. Sorry, I'm in my pajamas. First things first, bring a backpack. A backpack with snacks, some sort of food, a water bottle, okay? Because I didn't have my own water, I didn't have my own food. Luckily, my parents had voted before me, so my dad was kind enough to bring me like a sandwich at some part of the day. And then I was in line with some really awesome people because a lady, she was in her 60s, her daughter actually brought a case of water and she passed it around to the crowd, the people we were in line with, and people were able to get waters. I tried not to drink my water too much because I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom because, again, I was really afraid to get out of line. Bring some sort of chair. I did not have a chair at all. I ended up, after 5 hours of standing, I just ended up sitting on the sidewalk. I had sweatpants on, so I was pretty comfortable, and I did have sneakers on my feet, but after 5 hours, I just had to sit on the ground. Like, I just couldn't stand anymore. So I ended up every time the line inched, I just got on up and scooted down. So yeah, that was intense. So yeah, like I said, bring a chair, and then bring food, bring snacks, bring yourself something to distract yourself because the lines are crazy long, especially if you're in an area where you have a large population of people who are also in line. Do not get in line and think that the line's just gonna move quickly. The polling place, they didn't tell me till we hit the 5 hour mark, or even not just me, the people I was standing with. Oh, there's another polling place further down the street at the fairgrounds, and that only takes a 2 hour wait. Mind you, we had already been in line for 5 hours, so we were like, well, we're not getting in a line to get another line. Sadly, we didn't think our line could be much longer, but we still waited 4 more hours to vote. So yeah, make sure that you kind of ask people before you hop in line, how long have you been in line? How long is this line before you hop in? Because there may be another early voting area around you that could have a faster line. Our voting place, or the voting place that I went to, the Gwinnett County voting place, they only had 10 machines and they only had 5 people checking people in. Okay, and there were 500 people in my line. I didn't get to vote till 5 p.m. and at 3 p.m. they put a sign out that said they had 498 people had voted. So I know there was more than 500 people ahead of me before I got to make my vote. So yes, please bring water, please bring snacks. And another thing that I can suggest you guys is please make friends with the people around you. I was kind of standoffish at first because, again, it's COVID. I didn't really want to talk to anyone. But after being in line for 9 hours, I mean, the people in line, they were just so sweet. I also was in line with a lot of older people were in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. So they were super nice. Again, like I told you, a lady passed out waters. She also passed out variety bag of chips to people, which was really nice. And a lot of people were super hungry. And because I kind of made friends with them and exchanged names or whatever, they were kind enough when I needed to take a bathroom break. Mind you, I only ended up taking one bathroom break because that's how afraid I was to get out of the line after being in there for so long. They held my spot while I ran over to the LA Fitness. Luckily for me, I had a LA Fitness membership, and I went over there to use the bathrooms because people were leaving the lines. People were holding spaces, obviously, but they were going to the Kroger nearby, and there was a line for the bathroom. Like, ugh, it was insane, y'all. It was the craziest experience I've ever had in my whole entire life. I do not regret it. When I tell you I don't regret it, I absolutely do not regret it. But the only thing I do regret is just not being prepared. And I just want you guys to be as prepared as possible. So like I said, bring a chair, bring snacks, bring headphones, whatever you can to distract yourself. Bring some sort of knapsack or backpack that you can carry, that's not too heavy, that you don't mind carrying, or you don't mind sitting on the ground. Whatever, bring a chair and just plan to spend your day, okay? If you need to, take the day off to do it, okay? Because it's so important to get your vote out there, y'all. It's so very important, and that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make it all fancy and nice, and maybe I'll end up doing this video over at some point and reposting, but I just want to let y'all know that I did wait 9 hours to vote, y'all. 9 hours. But I did it, and I'm just so happy I did it. And everyone's vote is important. Everyone's vote is important. Do not let anyone tell you your vote is not important. There were a few people that I did see end up getting out of line out of complete frustration with the whole system and how everything was going. But you know what? You just gotta hang in there, because once you cast that vote, like, it's completely and totally worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching this. And again, I apologize that I wasn't able to bring like some sort of nice content. I did have a video that I've recorded that I'm just in the process of editing, so I'll probably try to post that on Wednesday and post my tutorial video on Friday. But if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that bell button so you can get more videos by me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.